Hey again everybody, and welcome to just another excommunicant heretic trying to find his way in the world now that Dracula's dead. Well, as I said last time, today we're watching Somnambula, which in Friendship is Magic was the name of a pony and a place, so in My Little Pony Friends, it's probably going to be the cataclysmic world-ending creature that's going to devour everyone. Let's find out, shall we, by putting it on and watching it together without me wasting any more of your time. Let's go. Okay, that would work better if the sound was actually coming through my headphones. Why is it not? Don't worry, gonna leave all of this in. Ow! It's like he had that here, isn't it? Right, I think these turned off, which means that the battery's probably dying, which means I'm going to be knackered when it alerts me of that. Right, okay, this is a great start, isn't it? Let's find out and watch the episode. Hopefully, properly this time. Hey, there we go, it's coming through these now. Okay, everyone's happy, so yes, probably the world's about to end.
You're certainly on cloud nine today, truly.
But of course, Paradise, the Big Brother ponies are coming home.
Right, I have heard of these. I have heard of the Big Brother ponies when I was reading up on the older gens. And it was something like they were the only males that ever appeared in the series. Which probably explains why these guys are so excited that they're coming.
Bold and brave and strong. They've been away so long.
Yes, they've been away so long. You know, like 2 entire series so far.
They've been racing around the world, but the finish is very near.
Okay, so they were the babies. Thank goodness they don't have those teeth anymore.
Gee, what if the Big Brothers don't make it on time? Who knows what might have happened to them?
Well, they're on a race around the world. Literally anything could have happened to them if they're racing around this world.
They'll be here all right. And they'll be on time.
That sounded a little bit ominous.
Surprise! You butts! Wasn't that a good surprise?
Yeah, except you undid all their hard work. Well done.
Do you hear something?
No. No, I don't.
A bit louder, perhaps.
Oh boy, shady. Shady character. Evil, obviously evil.
It sounds like a circus.
With one cart.
Now, Kiri, sing. No, Somnambula, please.
Oh my god, so Somnambula actually is evil in this.
Let's see what it is.
See, this seems to be more accurate to the name. You know, Somnambula, sleepwalking. That was not even close to approached in Gen 4. And at least here, they're explaining, yeah, sleepwalking. Everyone's in a trance, just, let's go and give Scientology all our money.
You hear something?
I surely do. I hear the sound of you all not playing.
Wow! Okay! Harsh much? Alright, it's gonna save them, drown out the canary singing, but jeez!
I feel better already.
So she apparently feeds on the waking energy of anything that's been put to sleep?
We thought we heard a circus.
And so you did. We can go there if you like.
Okay, and it appears that home is right next to their place. Turns out they've been next door neighbours all along. Had no idea. Yep. Kidnapping them. Great. Okay, so these are the Big Brothers then.
4th down and 5 yards to go, Steamer. We're almost home.
So have they all just been racing each other around the world? I mean, for what reason? Just bragging rights?
We'll see Paradise's state again after all this time. Aye, matey. We'll hoist our jib and lay hard into port.
You leave your jib alone when you get there, mate.
Reckon you're looking forward to seeing them little fillies when we get home, eh, Slugger?
So many voices I recognise.
Sure hope she can improve your talking abilities some.
Did I just talk over something I would have been entertained by?
Reckon you're looking forward to seeing them little fillies when we get home, eh, Slugger?
Yep,
Especially that there buttons, huh?
yep.
Gonna bust your chops, Score!
It ain't a touchdown till you pass the goalpost, Tex.
Wow, okay. These guys appear to have 2 whole dimensions to them. Oh, wait, no. Only one.
Maybe they forgot we was coming.
Not the little ponies. Not buttons. They'd never forget.
Well, considering they've set up the finish line and started setting up everything for the party, I don't think they forgot.
Yeah, it's the big brothers, y'all.
Why, you could jump out and surprise us now.
Anybody home? Ahoy? There is something seriously wrong here.
Really? If only they'd had such detective ability when they found the Mary Celeste.
You're here! You're here! Right! Me happy!
What happened, everybody?
They heard the sound of a circus.
And they all just up and laughed.
And you didn't stop them. You didn't ask them what was going on. You didn't ask them where they were going. Just no. Oh right, they're off then. Okay, fair enough. Play the music.
It sounds like it affects just the little ponies and not the babies.
And not baby dragons. What do you think we should do?
I think Truly and the others should wait here while we go find them.
They're just so dashing and brave.
Chill out, Spike. I mean, gonna get a bit bromantic, are we? I've never said that before in my life, and I probably should never say it again.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, here it is, the Wonder Kitchen, baked to your heart's content. Step right up, folks, the gardener's delight.
See, as things go here, this is not the worst form of slavery we've seen. At least they think they're happy.
Now, Kiri, sing for me.
No, Somnambula, it's not right.
So every time this happens, the canary refuses. Somnambula brings out the zappy zappy and tortures the canary into singing.
Hurry! Oh, Truly, wake up!
Okay, so it doesn't affect the baby ponies or the dragon. It seems that it's going to be down to the kids to save the day once again. Let's hope they do better than they did last time. Oh, sleepy pones.
Not big brothers, too!
Okay, so it hypnotises the boys as well.
We gotta break their trance somehow.
Well, if it's anything like Siren Song, just clog their ears up. Or perforate their eardrums. Has anyone got a couple of pencils? Or you could just drop a half-ton of snow on top of them.
It's funny singing. It makes all the grown-up ponies act strange. Even big brothers like they're walking in sleep.
I am so glad the baby ponies are back to normal.
Where's it coming from? Right there.
Oh no, it's the golden door again.
What are you doing?
Illusory golden
That's
door
where
again.
we've gotta go.
Okay, it's just an illusion. It's only real if your mind makes it real. So, hang on. If you die in the dreams while you're awake, do you die in the real world? We got some real Freddy Krueger stuff going on here. Okay, yes, interesting point. Somnambula is in fact an evil witch in this one. So, not a pony, not a place. Actual, potentially world-ending cataclysm. Well, let's see if they find the bravery to walk through that imaginary, illusory crocodile's mouth in part 2, shall we?
Looks a might dangerous, Score.
Right, okay, so it's not actually a crocodile, it's a fossilised dragon's head. And not nearly as dangerous looking as it was in the cliffhanger. Not the strongest cliffhanger to leave it on in that case.
Come on, let's see some teamwork.
Truly just walk clean through it. Can you not do the same? No? Try anyway. It could be funny.
I'm beginning to understand why all the little ponies left home.
Maybe, but there's something weird about all this.
Whoa, was that some kind of xenomorph shark in the background there?
Well, how do you like that?
Lickety
Whoa.
split? It's us!
She looked old.
Now, I've got to get some more ice cream.
So, okay, so she's actually, Somnambula is actually not just feeding on their youth, she's stealing it.
I am Salome, one of the most famous lovers in history.
Creepy.
Go away. You're spoiling my performance.
No, you're gonna listen to us.
Whoa! She'd give Granny Smith a run for her money.
Get out of here. I want to be alone.
Okay, once again, we've got to hope that when Somnambula's stopped, that their youth returns. We're close to the end of the series here, so that may not happen.
We've got to get them out of here now, and we can't let anything stop us.
We can't let anything stop us. Here, have a giant hole in the ground.
Shift my gears.
That's a car. One of them was given a car. He couldn't even drive it. He hasn't got hands.
Oh, blow me down.
So yeah, it seems that Somnambula gives them exactly what they want in their mind and feeds on their life while they are trapped in the dream. I could think of worse ways to go.
I'm feeling the itch, horsing around.
Okay, so it wasn't a car, it was a monster truck. Still, he couldn't drive it.
Couldn't we play for just a minute? Then be on our way.
Yeah, except just a minute seems to be a bit problematic. Just a minute loses you years.
We'll play later. Okay. We'll play later. Okay.
I have no idea how my editor is managing to be family friendly in this one.
Don't make me do it, Somnambula. What you're doing is evil.
I have my youth back. I have my new powers. You don't think I'm going to stop now, do you?
She's got a point. Once you are young and beautiful again and you've got all this power back and all new powers, it's going to be tricky to give up.
All aboard! Yeah! It's roundup time!
Let's burn rubber.
Okay, so apparently that whole song about, don't do it, don't fall for the illusion, now absolutely wasted. Because there they go, falling for the dream.
It's a wide-in run. He's on the 50, the 40, the 30.
Okay, no, that was the other way around. He apparently cannot see or read numbers.
I've got to get out of here. I've just got to.
Yep, it would have been easy. Once again, those bars were quite far apart. She could have just squeezed through there. Okay, that one would have been borderline.
What do you want?
Let me feed you ponies.
You mean those withered husks of creatures that used to be running around and playing? Yep. I don't think you want to see them anymore.
You put them in a trance? Can you put them out of there?
Well, I suppose I could sing a different song.
Then do!
I'm not going anywhere near Somnambula again.
But you have to help us. Please.
Every bird for herself.
Will you come with me?
Yes! Okay, no one's around.
So why does it not affect the babies? Okay, that's eerie.
Ponies! Got to help them.
Welcome back to the real world.
What am I doing?
So hang on, no, those things are real then.
Where's Buttons? I can't find her. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the unicorns.
I'm guessing the unicorns are the most magic, so she's been keeping those separate to steal from. And hey, look, the dreams are becoming nightmares.
Let's break it down.
Yes, that is a very large steel door. Good luck breaking it down.
Now you'll know what it's like to have someone gnawing on you!
Okay, it's just said it's basically going to chew her up. Chew her alive. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, so 3 of them ramming it, nothing. One gives it a good kick, and there it goes.
Somnambula's been getting her youth from the other ponies and her new powers from the unicorns.
Quite right, Kiri.
And straight back into a cage. Good to see the tropes are still around.
Curie, wake the unicorns up!
But she can't.
She could earlier. Okay. Disturbing. Yeah, if she actually does use her powers properly, she will be unstoppable.
No!
Don't just stand there going, no, you could have stopped him. You could have just put another chain down or a pillar in front of him. Why am I giving the bad guys advice again? Well, there goes the youth. And there goes Somnambula.
And everybody's safe and sound.
Everybody's safe and sound? Somnambula is still out there? She could be back at any point for revenge. And or to do the same thing again.
Let's hard a port and set sail for safe dry dock.
I got a better idea, Salty. Let's go home instead.
Right, I know that was one of the turtles from the 80s cartoon. Alright, I was half right. She wasn't quite world-ending, but she was a kind of cataclysm for the ponies, because she was going to drain their youth basically until they were dead, and then presumably she'd have had to go on and do the same again and again and again with various other ponies and creatures, except for the young ones, which is weird because you'd have thought that the youngest would have been the best for her to steal the age from. Youth from. You know, because they've got more of it. I mean, it's a possibility, I suppose, that Kiri, or whatever her name was, the bird canary thing, was deliberately holding back and only using a part powerful song, but she seemed to just go ahead and do it when she was threatened and or tortured, so I think not. I honestly don't know why the babies were unaffected. Maybe the writers thought that would have been too much of a horror. Maybe they finally grew a sense of, hang on, maybe we're going a bit too far with the slavery and genocide, and thought we'll keep the kids safe from this one. Because, you know, other than following everyone else to Somnambula's magic land of dreams and happiness, where your every wish comes true until you die of old age a couple of days later. Other than that, they didn't seem to have a huge part in this adventure. Or again, maybe it's just some weird glitch in the magic that if you are under a certain age, Kiri's singing doesn't affect you. And so presumably then Somnambula would have to use her vicious, cruel magic to kidnap and imprison the youth when she wants to drain their youth. That sentence may have got away from me a little bit there, I apologise. But yes, as I said in the episode, it's actually nice that they did live up to the definition of somnambula this time, because as I've said, somnambula means sleepwalking. So when that came up in G4 as a place and a pony of legend, there was a bit of a lack of anything even vaguely related to sleepwalking that I noticed. So in G1, yeah, it fit the bill. She basically put them into a waking sleep, enticed them into her lair, gave them their dream lives, and then drained them dry of their life force and their magic. A dream which would not be broken until presumably they were dead. Oh no, I tell a lie earlier actually. The baby ponies did serve a purpose. They convinced Budgie Girl to sing a different song and wake everyone up. However, I am glad that we've got the original-esque baby ponies back. not those first tooth abominations. But anyway, back to this episode before I talk myself into a corner that I can't talk out of again. Shut up, editor. So yes, we were back to the usual tropes of everybody gets captured, well, almost everybody gets captured, is probably about to die before they get saved. There's an escape that could have been made earlier by just squeezing through the bars, and an almost immediate recapture. And in a break from tradition, finally some males have turned up. What was their purpose in this? Pretty much the same as everyone else. Get captured, nearly die, get rescued. / do some rescuing. So did this one have a moral? If you look at it one way, it could be a bit of a bad one in don't get misled by your dreams. But I suppose another way to look at it would be, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't. But I really hope it wasn't don't be misled by your dreams, because that would be a terrible message. If you've got a dream, you do your very best to follow it to a conclusion. There we go. I managed to words in the end. Yes, I have a dream. My dream is that one day I will be able to get through a sentence without stumbling over half of the words in it. One day I will live to do that dream, but unfortunately that day today not is. Well, okay, not a lot more I can say. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more like it, then there's probably something wrong with you and you should seek psychiatric help immediately. Thanks again, everyone. Hopefully see you next time for the last episode of My Little Pony and Friends. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, it's the Prince and the Ponies.
Do you hear something?
See!
That you've got everything you want, and your back can see.
What are we gonna do tomorrow night?
Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world.
You're here! Make me happy!
What happened, everybody?
Dead, Dave.
Who is?
Everybody, Dave.
Are you trying to tell me everybody's dead?
They're just so dashing and brave.
I don't see what the big deal is. He's not that great.
Cover your ears.
Wake up! Wake